We're jumping right into it. The fantasy recap brought to you by Ash Swinton. Go ahead and tell them all how it was.
Alrighty. So, in the Let's Talk Football League, Andrew's here. Andrew still stinks. Way to go, bud. But, David, would you like to say who won this week?
There's a saying in our family that the Wright brothers we don't actually enjoy winning as much as we hate losing. So instead of telling you who won, I would just like to let everyone know who lost. Sydney, how was your week?
We're talking about losing, right? That's what you said?
Yeah, well, so I'm ceding the floor to you.
Mr. 3-1 versus David Wright. You've taken 3 L's to me, sir.
Keep cherry picking your stats, sir. You know what? I came prepared this week. Let's talk about stats. You know, there's only one stat that matters, and that is 5-0. For everybody out there, 5 times Sydney and I have been in a fantasy football league together. 5 times I have finished higher than he has.
I wonder what our head-to-head matchup total is.
Does it matter?
3-1 this year.
Does it matter? Yeah, you're 3-1, and I'm now first place in the Let's Talk Football League, and I'm struggling in the Jerry World League, but still way higher than you. So, you know, at the end of the day, Sydney, I win when it matters.
We'll see. We'll see. It doesn't matter yet, sir. It doesn't matter yet. Playoffs haven't started in that league.
That was my Super Bowl.
It's like,
Shutting you up was my Super Bowl.
Yeah, because you didn't want to see me 4-0 versus David Wright
anyway.
and sole possession of first place.
Back to me. Right,
yeah, I would have been real upset. I might not have come tonight.
Sydney beat David, which now means David's number 1 in the league, and then Sydney's number 2, and then it's Nathan Dalton, who I had made a comment about how he was gonna he looking a little scary out there, and then it is John, Kyle, Janae, who started off strong and now is going down. Me in 8th place because I stink, but you know what? I'm beating Andrew and Alex, so I got that going for me. And then Delilah and Nick bringing up the back.
Poor Janae.
I would just like to say, though, that David is number 1. But do we want to talk about who has the most points for? Who has scored more points this year? It is David's number 1. And it is not – he did not beat number 2 in points for. He did not beat number 3 in points for. He did not beat number 4 in points for. He did not beat number 5 in points for. So he is first. But there are 4 other people in this league who have scored more points than him. I just want to point that out.
Yep. We got a lot of boom-bust teams over there who score 175 points one week and then absolutely crap their pants the next week. I've been very, very consistent across the board. I think I've only had 1 week over 150 points. But I also don't score less than like 115 very often. Very consistent. But much love to Janae because that poor woman had Brees Hall and Cooper Kupp. That's a bad time. Janae was absolutely balling out, and obviously injury risk is part of this thing we do, but that's tough, losing Brees Hall and Cooper Kupp.
Mm-hmm. She got really lucky with Brees Hall too, though. Like when you drafted him, you had no idea that Brees Hall was going to be what Brees Hall was when it first started. So that was luck anyway. But
I'll give you that.
If you lose those two, you're kind of – I don't even know who's on her team anymore, but she's not having a good time. Let's see what happened here this week. Nathan scored – he was the best team. He scored the most points. Janae scored the lowest amount of points. Nick left the most points on his bench. That's normally me. That's me all year. Dalton lost, but he was the highest points. That's sad. Dalton played Nathan. Dalton had 154 points. Nathan had 158. That's a tough loss when you score 150 points and still lose. Meanwhile, Delilah scored 89 points and beat me by 1 point. So someone who scored 89 points won, but someone who scored 154 lost. That's so sad.
You know, that's a great argument for the league median, which we can talk about on another episode.
Which I am in a league that has a league median. I still don't like it. But I took a L, but I also took a dub. Because I lost in my matchup, but won against the median.
The Sleeper app, actually, I don't know if you guys saw it, but they sent out a notification to everybody today asking for feedback to help improve the platform. And I actually, yes, I did not have Twitter until today. I did not have TikTok until 2 weeks ago when Sydney did his break. I actually downloaded and created a Twitter account just so I could go and tell Sleeper to please give us the option of controlling the scoring for the league media. You're welcome, guys.
Thanks.
John Linney makes me a little nervous in this league right now. He's had 2 really, really good weeks. I would love to beat him in the championship again.
I know David is shaking, quivering, quaking because he has to play me this week. He's so scared.
Oh, so you played John. So that would be very unfortunate if you took an L to John and I beat Delilah, who is my matchup. And that old point
No.
score
I am
matter.
playing the lady next to you, sir.
Oh, I thought you said you were playing John.
No, that's why.
Oh,
he's
okay,
a little
okay.
worried about John doing good.
I was
moving on
like,
up.
that would be unfortunate.
But that's why I said
I'm
he's
absolutely
he's
going to laugh
absolutely
my ass off if
terrified to play me with no Najee.
I really hope you beat him, because if you beat him, I will then take first place
I
back.
scored 88 points
Just saying.
this week. I am not beating anyone. My name, at the beginning of the season, my name was Fantasy Queen. My name is literally Fantasy Peasant because I'm so bad. It's not good.
I'm going to laugh my ass off if Delilah and Ash beat the 2 of us, Sid. I just am.
I'm not even gonna make the playoffs. It's sad.
Thanks for watching. If you liked that clip, be sure to check out the other great content from the Let's Talk Football community. And as always, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when more great content like this becomes available.